Hello, everyone. This is Sue Frederick's Angelic Ministry monthly meeting on Patreon, where we get together and talk about those who have taken the Angelic Ministry class and how it's changing their lives, and discussions about it, stories, experiences, and those who are interested in taking it can also join this group and ask questions and learn about it. It's really a shift into a different view of life here on earth. So I want to start with a little pray in. So let's close our eyes and take a deep breath. And we are grateful for the guidance of angelic beings who are always with us, because we always feel their presence, even when we ignore it or refuse to believe that it's real. They are our first responders, the ones who are trying to help humanity shift into a new level of consciousness. They come to us with love, understanding, and compassion and healing. And tonight we feel their presence. We feel their presence with us, around us, and within us. And so it is. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was welcome people who may be interested in joining this group and just tell you a little more about what it's about. I have a regular Patreon group that we do once a month where we talk about numerology, we talk about soul agreements, I answer all your questions, we talk about grief, and it's all from the soul's perspective, the higher self. And this group in particular is about the angelic realm perspective on life on earth and what it has to do with our daily lives, how the angels can help us, how they've already shown up for us. And many people are realizing now through this class how many times angels have stepped into their life. So I'm going to jump right in with a quick little content piece, and then we're going to do a guided meditation. So, so in the class, we really start with this idea. What is an angel? A divine being dedicated to carrying the light to the earth realm and serving the evolution of collective consciousness. And then what is a human? A divine being dedicated to carrying the light to the earth realm and serving the evolution of collective consciousness. Kind of similar, wouldn't you say? Angels bring the highest frequency of love, healing, and compassion to beings in the earth realm and beyond, especially those who struggle in pain, doubt, fear, anger, and grief. They are our first responders. And I want to go back to this picture here. This is the angel who visited me a year ago in my room as I was working with a client. And it was the most extraordinary experience because I saw her often when we're distracted doing something with our logical mind, like I was working with my computer, working with a client on Zoom. That is when it's easier for our right brain to take in an experience like this. And this angel was on my wall and actually moving. And I was so washed with a complete sense of unconditional love. And so I knew that it was a real and true experience. And I asked the angel, "Who are you and why are you here?" And she said, "I am your mother from the earth realm, the angel realm, angelic realm, and I am here to help you, to heal you, to uplift you. A year ago, I didn't know that I would have cancer and that that cancer would unfold in the next few months. And and I thought, okay, that's great. And I really started paying more attention to angels and channeling them and, really bringing them into my work and my life. And they started showing up and really talking to me all the time and guiding me, creating this angelic ministry for me. but also they got me through the biggest dark night of my soul that I've had in recent years, which was my own cancer diagnosis and miraculous cure that happened in April. And I won't go into that detail because it's in many of my other videos and stories, and it's in my class, How to Get Through a Dark Night of the Soul. But the important thing to know is that what guided me through all that really were these beings of light who showed up around my bed when I was suffering, who lifted me above pain, above nausea. And when I went through surgery, carried me through the divine realms, took me out of my body. And so I just wanted to answer a few questions to all of you about um, one thing I hear when people say, well, I'd like to take your training, but I don't know if I'm good enough to be an angelic minister of light. And here's my answer to that. You already are an angelic minister of light. It is your true essence and who you came to earth to be. In this class, we're just remembering it. We're reclaiming our divine essence, our sacred ministry. And the first step is always about peeling away the accumulated, I call it road dirt from this lifetime that has clouded over our perceptions of ourself and of others. And this pain accumulated from earth includes self-doubt, guilt, fear, anxiety, grief, separation, all of that stuff that makes us feel less than, unworthy, depressed, anxious. That is the dirt from our earthly life. And as we peel that away and shift our frequency into a little gratitude, um, a little love, a little gratitude, a little sweetness, a little kindness, suddenly we're able to really reclaim our light and our divine essence. So that's the first thing we do in our class is we go through the exercises and the meditations and the work to identify those parts of ourselves that hold us back from being our very best light and peeling them away. And then we step into going into the divine realms and talking to the angels about our lifetime and reviewing our life through the perspective of the angelic realm. And what that means is rather than looking at our life and saying, oh, that was a tragedy, or gee, that was a mistake, or I really messed that up. Instead, we're saying, oh, look at that amazing thing that happened that broke my heart at the time, but sent me on such an amazing journey of growth and study and learning and expansion. And now it has helped me learn to love better and to be a better soul on earth. Those are the gifts of our pain. And once we really can be clear on the gift of pain in our life and what it's about, our light can shine brighter than ever. And one of the things we teach in the angelic ministry is when we have an earth crisis, whether it's a diagnosis of cancer, a death of a loved one, or financial bankruptcy or job crisis, our monkey mind, our human mind wants to say, oh, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And certainly when I was diagnosed with colon cancer last April, that part of me, the human part, wanted to say, oh my God, this is what Paul, my husband, died from in 1980. I was his caregiver. He suffered horribly. I do not want to get colon cancer. And a human part of me was devastated. However, I've done my spiritual work long enough that I was able to start rising up and asking the important questions that we have to ask when we're in a crisis. What is my soul trying to help me learn through this challenge for my highest good, not as a punishment, never as a punishment? And what am I being asked to change about my life for my highest good? What do I need to let go of for my highest good? And what can my new and better life look like in the future if I make these changes? Those are the ways we move through crisis from a higher perspective. And when we do the class, when you join us for the class, I guide you on those kinds of conversations with your guides, your angels. We go to the divine realms and meet with loved ones there and really get guidance about what is the purpose of what we're going through? What is the purpose of my grief? What is the purpose of my illness, my heartbreak? Until we start asking those questions and being open to the answer, we really can't begin to grow, and our light is dimmed. Our angelic light is dimmed. Um, some of you know that, in 2014, I received a vision from the angels when I was really sick one night and I left my body. And let me see if I can find that picture to show you. My out of body vision. Let's see here. This vision was shown to me. And do you see the lights shooting up from Earth? The angels told me that every time a soul on Earth opens their heart to love, to higher consciousness, to realize they're more than a body on Earth, that they are a divine being, to feel that higher level of frequency, a huge bright light shoots up from them, from their heart chakra into the universe, and it illuminates any darkness, and it sparks lights in other people. And the angel showed me that this is an ongoing process around planet Earth, and that the light is always winning and the love is always winning. Darkness is only the absence of light. And when we shine our light into the dark places, problems, or people of Earth, we transform them. That is our power as angelic beings. So the goal of the class is that all of our lives are now illuminated brighter than ever, and we are shining our lights into the universe, filling in all the dark crevices. One of my favorite parts of the class, and in this group we do this too, is going on meditation journeys where we pull up into space and look at the earth and see the inflamed earth, all the places where there's problems or war or conflict or hatred, starvation, suffering. And we pour unconditional love on those places and see people just in the middle of tragedy going, oh, I just felt this loving presence with me, and being able to rise up from their suffering to feel a little better. And we've had amazing results with doing that kind of work in the class, and we'll be doing that here in this group as well. So those are the things. And then in the class, one of the coolest things is that by the end of the 7 weeks, people make their own declarations of what their personal angelic ministry is. And it's so fun. Everyone's so creative and comes up with something different. So mine was holder of the light of sacred presence, that I walk into every moment with an angel on my shoulder. And that image just came to me, and I really tried to carry that image with me everywhere. And it gives me so much strength and courage and keeps me going. And I know that you, when you take this class or this group, you will create your own angelic ministry statement as well. So on that note, I'm going to take us on a little guided meditation into the angelic realm. So this won't go very long. We're going to have a short kind of an introductory group tonight. So let's, I think I'm going to put a different background on so you don't have to look at my face. Let's see here. My angel. There we go. I have to do it a different way. Hold on. Okay. So now you can see my angels. That's the original color that they came to the room. That's the wall behind them. in my bedroom. And what I love about this picture is the heart. You can really feel and see a heart. If you've ever been pregnant and had an ultrasound of your new baby, you see this at the very beginning of your pregnancy, you see this little pulsing globe of light that is the baby's heart. That's what that felt like in that angelic presence, the pulsing heart of that angel. So let's take a deep breath and close our eyes. Again, deep breath. And again. And now I want you to feel this healing purple sacred light above your head, above your crown chakra. And know that this purple light carries the energy of perfect healing and realignment of your cells, your bones, your tissue, your muscle, of the physical body with your higher self, your angelic presence. And as this purple light pours down through the top of your head, it calms your thinking, your worry, your anxiety, your fear. And it just washes down, calming and relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, the muscles of your cheeks, around your mouth. Your mouth just relaxes, opens, the jaw releases. Ah, it feels like warm honey pouring down through the top of your head, easing every muscle, every tissue, restoring you to that sense of love and goodness that is your true essence. And now it moves down, dropping your shoulders, opening your throat chakra so that you are completely a wide open being. And on the shoulders, you have carried so much in this human lifetime, so much burden, so much challenge, so much pressure. And right now, the purple light is pouring all of that off of your shoulders. Mm. And the purple light relaxes the upper arm, the elbow, the lower arm, your hands. You can just shake out the upper body tension through the palm of your hands. And now that purple light continues down, opening your chest so that your heart chakra feels wide open. Ah, completely expanded. And you feel that flow of unconditional love that is your birthright. It has always poured through you from the God consciousness. And it has always circulated through you, filling every cell, muscle, tissue, bone with unconditional love that is the God consciousness that runs this universe. And you have always had the ability to open your heart chakra and pour that unconditional love out to the world. And right now, feel that unfettered flow of unconditional love from God down through the top of your head, pouring through every cell, muscle, tissue of the body, circulating down all the way down to your feet, your toes, and then back up and through the chest, the heart chakra, and out to the world. You are now pouring angelic, unconditional love to the world. You can see it happening in the room, the space around you, everything filling with the presence of love, softening. And now give it a push and let it go beyond your space, out to your neighborhood, your community, your town, your state, your country. And now the whole world is basking in the unconditional love coming through you from God to the world. Feel that power, the power of good, the power of light, the power of love. Now we come back to the body and the purple light moving down, relaxing the ribs that have worked so hard to protect you in this life, but now they realize there's no need to protect you. You have always been more powerful than any circumstance or any relationship that comes your way. And now the light pours down through your stomach, relaxing the abdomen, opening and healing any past trauma, realigning every cell, muscle, tissue with perfect health and with divine essence. And the purple light continues down your hips, your upper legs, your knees, your lower legs. And now every cell and tissue, muscle, bone in your human body is aligned and healed and in the complete frequency of your higher self, not your earth self, your divine self. Let any human tension flow out through the bottoms of your feet. Take a breath. And in this moment, you feel so light and free, like a feather, ready to rise up out of your earth body, out of the earth life, out of your earth story, your earth problems, all of it, leaving it here and lifting up out of the body and now seeing the golden light of God consciousness emanating from you, from every pore in your body, filling the space around you with golden light. You are the source of all. And as you lift up out of the body, rising up, take those 10 stairs of light to travel up to the higher realms, feeling lighter, freer, happier with every step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we move through the tunnel of light that you have traveled through before between every lifetime. And the purpose of this tunnel is to cleanse off any remaining trauma or pain memories from the earth life. And so we move through the tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, into the opening of the light. And there awaits the angelic team to greet you. And they are pulling you out and hugging you and loving on you and just sending so much light. You have angels on your shoulder now, and they're laughing and playing with you. They're not serious. They're all about high frequency music, high frequency laughter, high frequency joy, love. This is your team. And they are pulling you over. They want you to come to this beautiful lake where they dance in the water and the light and the waterfall. And they bring humans here for cleansing, for healing, to restore them, even while they're still living on earth. And so right now they're picking you up and bringing you into this pure crystalline water and pulling you through the water to heal you, to wash off any trauma, any pain, any old memories that have held you back, any blame or anger you've held on to, all being washed off in this healing pool of water. And they pull you to stand under the waterfall here and feeling that sacred water just pouring on top of you, over you. And as you open your eyes and look around, you see these angelic beings of light around you, sparkling in the water and the waterfall next to you. You can even see faces, beautiful faces in these angels loving you. Nothing but love here, nothing but healing, only grace and light in these realms. This is your true home, your true essence, your destiny. And now they're pulling you to float on your back, and think of them, feel them holding you with their arms, holding you up in the water and rocking you back and forth, healing you. You feel like a baby, like a child, just being rocked and held in the arms of your angels. All illness is washed away. You feel so loved and accepted and healed. It's really a sacred process. Ah, everything you've worried about is washing away. And in this moment of relief, look at these beings. Ask them to take a problem away from you and solve it. Hand them this problem. It could be, it could be a health concern, a money concern, a relationship problem, heartbreak, grief. Hand it over to these angelic beings and say, take this from me, heal me, renew me, rebirth me. And now you're floating with their arms and you're feeling the lightness of having these problems lifted off of you, carried away by people who will heal you and heal these problems. You don't have to solve everything. These beings are here to help you. They are taking care of it. And now you just starting to feel so good. They're walking you back to the shore and laughing with you and saying, you are welcome here anytime. You can come here in your dreams. You can come here in your meditations. We will always heal you here. We will always take care of you here. And so you're walking back with your angelic realm family, feeling so loved, so renewed. Like you can go back to your earth life and rise above any challenges, any circumstances that have weighed you down have now been lifted from your psyche, from your human mind, from your body. And so we thank our circle of angelic realm healers and beings, and we tell them, we're going to be more aware of you now in our everyday life. Thank you for healing me. And we turn and we walk back through the tunnel, feeling so peaceful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down the 10 stairs of light back into the physical body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath as you come back into the physical. Take another breath and another. And tonight, I want you to write down what that experience healed for you. What did the angels take away, lift from you to heal? And let that be your gift tonight for yourself, that you will sleep like a baby, rocking in that water with the angels holding you, and know that you are deeply and unconditionally loved, and that no problem or person is any greater or bigger than your ability to move through it with love and grace and healing. And so it is. Thank you. And I will see you next month in this angelic group, and we'll have more discussion then about how these angelic understandings and meditations and tools and techniques are helping you, or what questions you have about them. I'm here to help you with this. You can also email me, and my website is SueFrederick.com. I have a live angelic ministry class starting again at the end of the month. So I look forward to hearing from you. And my website has a free soul path calculator on it as well, if you're interested in your numerology birth path. Many, many blessings to you. I love you unconditionally.